挪威作家乔斯坦贾德在1991年推出哲学小说《书杯的世界》，造成全球轰动，行销世界56国，卖出4000多万本书。难得造访台南，带来他的新书《壁里牛斯山的城堡》。节目制作单位突破万难，邀请到他接受专访。
I think that our human brain, is made for stories. So, I mean, we need to tell stories, to read stories, even, I mean, in the night, we always dream. We dream stories, and I think also that the most important thing parents can do to their children is perhaps to read to them. I mean, when they are small, so that they learn to have experiences from reading. In a way, of course, parents are responsible for their children's dental hygiene. Well, it's true that many of my books, not only the two you mentioned, the Sophie's World and the Castle in the Pyrenees, but many of my books, they contain letters. Of course, it's a kind of communication, I was very fascinated by writing a novel this time, The Castle in the Pyrenees, containing only the emails, going as ping-pong between the man and the woman in the book, because we don't know anything more about them except what they are communicating through their mails. And, of course, an email, different from old traditional handwritten letters. They may be very short, like, why? Oh, really? Now I get angry with you. It's approaching more and more dramatic text. So in my book, The Castle in the Pyrenees, of course, there are long letters. One letter is telling the whole entire story of this universe from the Big Bang until today. But there are also very felt, very psychological, sensual, just like now I miss you, or just one letter may be only why, or are you there, which means in front of the computer. That's a very sensual question. Are you there, You couldn't write that in a written letter 100 years ago. So I think it was interesting to investigate. In a way, I wouldn't say that my language is a small language, because it's a complete language. But we are a small nation, so only for few million people speak our language, But it's a full language, But then, of course, I'm very happy that my books are translated to world languages like English and Chinese, and so on. But under the surface of our lingual, mother's tongue, we do have a common mother's tongue across nations, namely the language of the stories, because the structure of stories are very equal, from culture to culture, even though the spoken tongue is different. So I think.
的确，好的故事将跨越国界，不因语言而受限。节目指导单位台南市立图书馆也特地制赠2本荣获府城文学奖，由市府所出版的台语儿童绘本给贾德，让他非常感动。台南也和他同样关怀土地、母语以及在地的文化故事。
节目已经进行到最后一个单元活动——书香大擂台有奖征答活动。只要您上网回答对了问题，您就有机会得到我们赠送的签名书。详细的活动办法，请上我们的网站查询。那么今天我们的问题是什么呢？那就是赖市长推荐的好书，书名叫做什么？赶紧上网回答对了问题，您就有机会得到这本书，上面有市长的亲笔签名哦。 节目就为您进行到这里，感谢您的收看，我们下次